Can you hear me right now, chat? Can you guys hear me? Hey, what up, Cloudy? Tomato. Can you guys type tomato in chat? Book. Hey, can you guys hear me? Tomato? Okay, good job. I don't know if I can play 5v5 right now. Can I? Oh, I guess I can. Can you guys all join? Can you guys all add me, chat? Remember, I have a new account right now. I had to get a new account, so you guys have to add me again. That's my new ID. That's my new ID. I still can't play 5. Okay, General Rick, then you have to play some more games. When you play enough, you get enough trophies to unlock level 5v5s. So, oh, you don't call series? You should look into it though. You're curved on, okay, but you should play some till you can. Yo, what up, Gift Manjas? How are you doing? Do we have one more person who wants to join? You posted some lore already? Nice. I have no clue what some heroes here though. Oh yeah, I got this Fang person. Roll over the super resources instantly. Reduces. So ooh. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum. Let's try the Fang guy. Okay, nice, love that. Dang, only 5 people. Wait, what are you guys talking about? Like the stream? Yeah, we don't have to point out that. It's not dragon, by the way. Okay, I will play some until you other people come around, I guess. We probably have to build up the stream again slowly but surely. I'm also like not in a art mood right now. Can I play with you? Yes, you guys can add. Make sure to join my Discord, not Jackson. Nice. I don't really know how to use this person. Okay, I don't know how this hero works. But I got a kill there. Immune? Okay, I have no clue how that character works, so... I'm at the lower? Yeah. How have you been doing, Cloudy, recently? Can you guys also tell me if the ask for AI thing is like too low or too far up, just so I know? Wait, you can throw that through. Okay, whatever. Not much to do, but we didn't do bad. I like how I did most healing, like the most useless thing. Wait, so what did my character do here? What does that thing do? What does his spell do? Fang spins and hits all enemies, stunning him. Oh, okay. So I get my ult and then I charge in and then I use my E, I guess. Be right back. We should watch a video or something, Chad. Damn, BRB, I'm back. But wait, Cloudy, you know you said BRB. General Rick, do you feel like the blocked is too far up? Stream elements. This is my dashboard. Let's see here. Okay, I'm just gonna get some HP here. Were you fighting your own person here? Oh, there. Oh, I missed. Oh, it's late. Oh, okay, thank God. I can just regenerate a little bit of HP. Okay, nice. Good job, YMB blocks. Hey, what up, Mr. Antenna? Yeah, extend. Yeah, yeah. Wait, oh, they took a clone of you? I was like, what the fuck happened? I thought it was a third character or something. Okay, 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 okay. Let's see here, Shan. Let's see. Are we like not playing against other players or what's happening? I guess we're playing versus bot, huh? Ba-da-ba-bum-bum-bum. Where are they? Oh, I misclicked, bro. I hate those angles when I have to like. Oop. Left top. I wasn't sure about. Do you think that a male Meowstic, the Pokemon, is a mid, top tier, or bottom tier Pokemon? I don't think, for me, it's a very forgettable Pokemon, I think. I think Meowstic isn't that rememberable for me. It feels like your minimum plussy, but just not that just not as good. I don't know. Like, they're cute and whatnot. I also feel like they probably fit my style pretty good, Hemarth. But I'm not sure. Wow. Okay, that's a real person, huh? You just killed the... Yeah. What up, what up, what up? Daily King sometimes makes art. Yeah, stolen art, but playing Brawl Stars. Yeah, I mean, I usually do art on my stream. Nice. I usually make art. Fuck, I don't think I downloaded the software I was gonna use for show off my art. Hey, what up, Chowdy? How are you doing? We should probably shut up the bot for now. Oh my god, that head. He's too fast. I'm just gonna heal. Okay, good job. Oh, never mind. The stream elements bot is here. Yeah, don't worry. We're in the other strap. We're in the other stream, Snorlax. Snorlax, were you able to join the server again after it was hacked? Is there any video we should be watching, Shan? Should we watch the PSA scam video? Are you guys interested in watching the PSA scam video?
PSA has the power to turn a singular Pokemon card into a multi-million-dollar asset. When Logan Paul's ultra-rare Pikachu Illustrator was given a PSA 10 grade, it became worth over $16 million. A single grade point lower and the card's value drops to $1.4 million. But when one company has the ability to create or erase millions of dollars with a single number, there's bound to be corruption. And a recent pattern of major screw-ups has many people suspicious of PSA. They've authenticated cards that were altered to look perfect. Their grading system has been exposed as extremely inconsistent, and they've even admitted to straight up destroying high-value cards during their process. And those are just the mistakes that we can 100%
Hey, what up,
prove.
Oh yeah,
there are countless grading decisions that happen every single day that are losing people hundreds, thousands, and in extreme cases, millions of dollars. Which is why when you dig deeper into PSA, the more insane it becomes that a multi-billion-dollar industry revolves around a tiny number on a piece of
What happened to the Discord server? I got blocked. I got hacked. Someone was able to log into my account. They kicked everybody. They tried to blackmail me. I obviously didn't pay them or give them anything. So yeah. So the server's back up online now though. So don't worry about that. Nothing was deleted from the server either. So let's see here. FAQ. So if you wanna rejoin the server, you can just join this one here. Don't use. I recommend you to don't use any other links or anything. Are we live on TikTok? No, I'm not streaming on TikTok. I probably should though. Oh, sushi? Are the sushis good? I feel like I never get anything good from the sushis. Let's see here. What can we do? What does only Pokemon blocked mean? Oh, I usually stream making art. This is an art stream or an art challenge. Oh, they load slowly, huh? Okay, that explains this one. So I usually make art on stream. So we usually make art like this. Let's see here. I wanna try playing this character. We might lose though, cause I'm too weak. You accepted the invite. Nice, love that. You can also read. I pressed FAQ there, so if you join, there's gonna be a big text there showing you, telling you a little bit what happened. If you feel like you have questions. Let's see here. Display capture. Should we do a window capture right now, maybe? Let's open this one here. Let's do window capture, maybe YouTube. There, select YouTube, biggest scam. Capture mode, yes, like that. Let's put you at the bottom.
PSA became synonymous with corporate greed, they were actually providing an extremely consumer-friendly service. PSA, which stands for Professional Sports Authenticator, offered a universal standard to determine how much a card was worth. Think back to elementary school at the lunch table. Your friend has a bag of chips, and you're willing to give up your ding-dong in exchange for it. The chips aren't objectively more valuable than the ding-dong, but if both of you are satisfied with the trade, then it really doesn't matter. Sports cards and trading cards used to be the same same way. Maybe I wanted your Charizard card and you wanted my Pikachu card. We'd just swap them and be done with it.
Wait,
But
I don't know. How does my
rare
art
the
work?
cards were became a factor to consider in the trade. All of those factors is what
What do I
PSA
do?
considered to determine how much a card was worth, which resulted in people paying big money for cards in all different niches. PSA essentially created the industry standard guide of what matters when buying or selling cards.
Does it just heal
In
me?
a close inspection, a trained PSA grader validates
Tap
a
it?
card's authenticity, ensuring that it is officially licensed merchandise and not a knockoff. They assess any potential damage, such as rips, tears, scuffs, folds, and finally, they give a grade to the card's overall condition on a 1 to 10 scale. And at the end, they carefully encapsulate the card in a protective case to preserve its condition, with a label displaying its name and official PSA grade. Before PSA was rotting the industry from its core, it was actually
I have
meant
no
to
clue what to
preserve
do.
the integrity of
Just
it.
tap
But
at
as
the
their
yellow
power
super
and
button?
influence grew, they started
It
moving
just
away
ends up
from
throwing
being a
something
humble
away
service
instead.
for hobbyists and developing into a corporation fully fixated on profits.
Well, I would just
PSA
swap to
expanded
another
their
character
company
and check it
beyond
out
just grading cards. They integrated with eBay to create the PSA Vault, which helps store, list, sell, and ship trading cards for their customers. So if you wanted to sell
see
your
here.
recently graded card, you could have them take care of the entire selling process from start to finish with little effort.
what's a
PSA
good-
even offered a buyback service where they would
Honestly,
purchase
let's
the
play
card
some
directly
Cult.
after grading. And some interpret this as kind of a conflict of interest. You're handing a company your card, they're deciding how much it's worth, and then they're offering to buy it from you themselves. If they plan on reselling the card for a profit, they have every incentive to convince you it's worth a little less than it actually is. It's like when Rick from Pawn Stars calls in one of his buddies to tell you what your rare artifact is worth, and almost every time, it's worth way less than what you thought it was. From there, PSA's parent company, which is confusingly called Collectors, also acquired rival grading services Beckett and SGC, getting them closer to becoming a monopoly. Today, PSA and its sister companies take up 80% of the total market, with PSA accounting for a whopping 72%. And that dominance comes with an immense responsibility. The trading card market is now a multi-billion-dollar industry, and basically every collector on the planet relies on PSA's labels to determine that each card they received was authentic and in perfect condition. And when PSA makes mistakes, they aren't just minor disputes. They have the potential to be catastrophic errors that can bankrupt a collector. But before we get into that, we all live busy lives. There are so many things to do, and it never feels like there is enough time in the day. You should probably go get that yearly checkup to make sure you're in good health, but you don't have time to sit on hold all day. Today's sponsor,
Nice,
ZocDoc,
nice.
makes
Can I join the lobby?
process
Yeah, of
a
course.
whole lot easier. ZocDoc lets you search.
Yo, what's up,
even
guard? Hey, what up?
local
Constantly changing my name. How are you doing?
doctors with more than 150,000 providers and over 200 specialties across all 50 states. You can view tons of reviews from real patients and detailed doctor profiles to help you choose the right one. ZocDoc lets you see actual appointment openings and click to instantly book a visit. Appointments happen fast,
Let's
usually
see
within
there.
24 to 72 hours, and you can
Just
even
make sure to
score
add me,
same-day
okay?
appointments. Best of all, ZocDoc
I
is
feel
free to
terrible.
use. Taking care
My
of your
best
health
school
just
friend
got
didn't show up
easier.
today.
Go to
That sucks, Cloudy.
ZocDoc.com/PatrickCC to get started and check that
Maybe
appointment
they're
off your
sick.
to-do list.
When I came to school today, someone said I invite.
In 2017,
Who
a
was invited said she
1952
was
Stan
actually
Musial
heartbroken I
baseball
didn't show
card
up.
sold for
Aw.
$2,800. It had slight imperfections, including a black dot on the border, as well as a few small scuffs on his jersey. All things considered,
Yeah,
the
it's called
card was
hacked
still
petal.
in great condition and received a PSA grade 9. 7 months later, another copy of the card was sold, this time a PSA grade 10, for a price of $28,100. The problem is, these were the same exact card. Natural markings on the back of both were identical, meaning that someone had covered up its imperfections and resubmitted it to PSA, got a higher grade, and made tens of thousands of dollars. PSA is supposed to inspect
Let's see
every card
here.
closely before giving it a grade. It checks for scratches, scuffs, and imperfections, but it also ensures that the card is both authentic and unaltered. Like when you and I look at a PSA 8, 9, or 10, we just kind of say, yeah, I mean, it looks perfect. But PSA's job is to notice the tiny things that we never
true.
would. Maybe someone repainted a tiny white chip on the edge, or they trimmed a fraction of a millimeter off the border, or they managed to fix a crease that used to be there. And even still, you might wonder what the big deal is. I mean, if a card can be restored to pristine condition,
Wait,
then
give me a second.
why should it matter if it was original or not? Well, it's because the history of a card is a major factor in its value. To see a card preserved for almost 70 years without a single flaw doesn't just make it worth more money, it's also just objectively cool. And this is not just true for cards, it's really true for about anything that is rare. The flowing hair silver dollar sold for $10 million in 2013. That's because this coin was the first dollar coin issued by the United States federal government in 1794. Somehow, someway, this little coin was preserved for 220 years. If nobody cared about preserving anything that was rare, then we'd all just buy one-to-one bootlegs. Authenticity matters, and PSA was meant to ensure all aspects of a card were authentic.
Damn, I feel like I'm so strong.
To count. A Billy Maloney card from the early 1900s was purchased for $81 before being altered, regraded, and sold for a $900 profit. A 1952 Mickey Mantle card was altered and resold for $14,800. Ironically, a separate Stan Musial card from 1948 had its edges trimmed and sold for a nearly $2,000 profit. By 2019, hundreds of examples of altered cards that PSA had improperly graded had piled up, culminating in a class action lawsuit. The lawsuit went further than accusing PSA of making mistakes. It argued that trained graders should have been able to recognize the alteration and alleged that PSA knowingly allowed them to enter the market regardless. The situation became too large for PSA to ignore, and they announced an internal investigation into the matter. Now, to be fair, PSA grades millions of cards every year, and these alterations were done specifically by the seller to deceive trained authenticators into getting a higher grade.
I can only give one person kudos.
That these specific
says you aren't online on Brawl Stars. New account. It's hacked petal now. Hacked petal. Because when I wiped my computer, I lost all my progress and had to make a new account. Yes, Swim Gold. I can carry you. How many of you guys can play 5v5s right now? Yeah, well, I don't know about creativity, General Rick. Because, like, at the end of the day, all they do is grade cards. But I do agree that, like, I mean, I think the creativity would be more like how the new art looks like. If anything, they might make the new, like, old artwork more expensive. Just because it's old. But, like, generally, I feel like the old art is actually more unique than the new one. Especially since it's old art. And sometimes I would even feel like you look at old art and you feel like I don't want to call it one better or worse, but like you can say that like there's probably a more skillful technical artist. Even if I actually do really like the Swim Gold here. I mean, to be fair, General Rick, to be fair, that's like with anything, right? Like, if you could buy something to sell it, for example, people will buy money, or sorry, they will trade their own money to another currency, just so they could then sell it to another currency and earn money. Like, people will go get dollars, then we'll swap it with, like, I don't know, Brazilian coins, and then trade it into Italian coins or whatever they use, euros maybe. And then we earn money, right? It's like, for them, it doesn't matter that it's Pokemon or not. It's just a proxy to earn more money in the future. So it's not about the... Yeah, Brawl Star, yes. Is it made... Well, I mean, I don't play the Pokemon game, technically, Rick, right? I just like the artworks. And I like the artworks, and I like the collecting part of it. So, like, I'm not, like, a perfect actor either, right? Like, in a sense. But, like, I think everybody, besides the scalper, will say that I'm in the right? Like, I'm not the weird buyer of Pokemon, because, like, even if I might sell some of my Pokemon cards and I might buy some that's cheaper, I'm still, you know. Oh yeah, this is 5v5. Ooh. Who's that fucking poop guy? What the fuck? Oof. People fighting because some, but yeah, I mean, yeah, but remember, they're not fighting because they're Pokemon cards. They're fighting it because it's money, right? Like nobody goes and fights because they wanted a specific card, right? They go and fight people and get in war because they want the money, right? It has nothing specifically to do with the Pokemon cards themselves. I feel like my ult is like... Oh, yeah, I'm so dead. That one hit. I have no clue how those shit bounces, but it's like impossible to avoid. Well, of course. Yeah, but like I said, it has nothing to do with the money, right? Like, it would be like the Shido shard, right? It's like, oh, a ship costs $1 million. Like, of course people are gonna fight for that. Has nothing to do about it being a potato chips or not, because at the end of the day, fuck. I put the ult very badly. Dude, those fucking... Oh, okay, I'm so dead. Right? I think we have one more player that wanted to join. Was Foxy, right? Foxy, request joining. Request joining. I hate how this, like, click button is, like, next to everything. There. GG. There. What do I want to play? To be fair, I do want Brock... I do want Brock memes. Oh yeah, what's your new hint? What's the hint for the new OC, Rick? By the way, Chad, make sure to join the Discord.
One just figured out how to beat the
What up, Terracotta?
authenticators, but whether
Terracotta,
PSA
did you
approved
join
the cards
the Discord
knowingly
since I was
or
hacked?
made a genuine mistake, the result for buyers was the same. Altered cards entered the market with legitimate grades that people
Alright, talk
thought
about
were
the new
original
profile
and
picture,
could be
Cloudy.
sold for far more money than they were worth, which made people start to wonder if that little number in the corner could really be trusted. Sometimes customers are disappointed with the grade their card gets. Maybe they thought it was a perfect 10, but PSA found a small imperfection that bumped it down to a 9. The customer now has two choices. They can accept the result and sell the card, or they can resubmit it to PSA and hope for a better result.
True.
Pokemon card collector and YouTuber Pokemon Steven submitted approximately 10,000 cards
Dude, these,
to be graded by PSA over the past couple of years. A little under 200 of his cards
Damn,
received
these
unsatisfactory
fucking
ratings.
attacks are
He believed that
insane.
these cards were actually 10s, so he decided to resubmit them on the off chance that someone had made a mistake.
If I were like
and the
one-shotting me,
results
it's kind of
were
crazy.
shocking.
81 PSA 10 from the regrade experiment. 189 cards in total.
Dude, these
so
explosions are fucking crazy.
108 cards did not make the cut.
81 of the resubmitted cards were bumped up from a PSA 9 to a PSA 10. That's 42%. But he had not changed the card at all. The corners, the art, the surface were all exactly the same as when he submitted them the first time. The only thing that changed was the grade itself. And as discussed prior, the difference between these two grades can mean the difference of hundreds, thousands, and in extreme cases, millions of dollars. What one inspector views as a 9, the other may view as a 10, and it's starting to seem like the only difference is how lucky you are when your card is being reviewed. PSA's grading system is supposed to be an objective measurement of the card's condition,
Okay, let's
but
see,
as more
guys.
controversies
I
pile
wanna
up,
play-
the grading seems subjective. Just goes to show that people are insane for paying such a massive premium for 10s.
What do we wanna play? I
PSA
played
is
some
a huge
Sprout.
scam,
Sprout
but
been a
resubmitting
little
the
bit
card
cute.
could also hurt its value. Another collector submitted over 100 cards to be regraded. 19 were given higher.
I'm not sure. What do you guys think about Sprout, Chan? Sprout is a little bit cute. It was a little bit fun to play, honestly. I mean, we love ourselves for Rico. Primo. I do like Barley. I just feel like there would be a more fun throwers for me to play in the future. Just feel so bad to play. Let's see if we can play this. On the Discord server. Nice, love that Snorlax.
Grades, but
You rejoined,
34 of them
Ryan?
were actually given a worse grade. But why does this happen? I mean, the rules
I couldn't
are
even
clear enough.
move with those.
Four
Yeah,
perfectly
no,
shaped
right,
corners,
Gable Johnson.
full
It's like
original gloss, no stains or no scratches, with a slight allowance for printing imperfections. The problem is that a human grader still has to decide what counts as perfect. Maybe there's a small mark in the artwork that one grader notices while the other one doesn't. What one grader sees as a printing imperfection,
Wait, did we start,
another may
like,
view as an unnatural defect that bumps its grade down. So now, submitting to PSA is like gambling, especially when you consider the fees associated with this process. Submitting to PSA for grading costs $25 per card plus shipping, and they do offer slight discounts for bulk submissions. But think about it, if you get a low grade, your card could be worth less than 25 bucks, meaning it costs more to authenticate and grade than it's actually worth. However, if your card is worth more, PSA will charge you insane amounts of money to do the exact same grading as a worthless card, like Nico, who submitted his rare Mickey Mouse card that was worth $20,000 to PSA, only for them to charge him $1,000 for his perfect 10 grade. Or Scruffy, who was charged $150 for a 10 grade 2021 Pokemon Sword
okay.
and
Too
Shield
bad.
Evolving Skies.
I feel
and
like they have way
$600
better
for a 9 grade
explosion
2002
characters than we
Charizard
do.
Reverse Foil. There's also John, who was told by PSA
To be fair,
his
I
card
don't
was
have upgraded like anything right now, and I'm not just gonna blast upgrades instantly. I do think I just don't know how much I like Barley. I also don't think Barley's like the cure here, anyways. What could I play otherwise? I really want the Bull. Actually, let's just go back to Brook. I do like Brook. What do you make Brawl Stars stream mostly instead of art now? Honestly, just because I've been busy. And it's also just nice to take a little bit of a break. I don't know how... it's basically been because of that. I also been having issues with my... Wait, let's see here. I had issues with my computer before, which is why I resetted it. And everything was slow and laggy. It's a little bit better now, I think. But it's also been nice doing something new. Also, it's been fun to play with the community. So it's basically that. But don't worry. Like, I'm primarily an art streamer, and that's what I'm gonna continue. Are we playing versus bots right now? To be fair, they probably just have like very bad characters. That's also why we don't have an art challenge for this week, because of the... Oh. What happened? Nice, nice, nice. Also, it's very fun that we can play community stuff together. I think that's really fun.
$25,000, which is why he needed to pay them $1,000 to authenticate it, but then his card only sold for half the value they claimed it was worth. And no, they didn't give him a $500 discount and say, oops, we messed up. And he still made a great profit, but remember that the grading process for all of these cards is exactly the same, and you don't know what they are going to charge you until after they have already done the service. This has led some collectors to accuse PSA of intentionally having inconsistent grading so people will just keep submitting their cards for additional gradings. This is unlikely considering they've been shown to both overgrade and undergrade cards. Then again, there are stories that make it easy to understand why some collectors still remain skeptical. The most notable example of this is when a collector named Preston submitted 30 separate Pikachu Zekrom GX cards to PSA for grading. He anticipated that most of them would be perfect 10s, but he was shocked to discover that none of them received a perfect grade, with the vast majority of them receiving PSA 9s. In spite of his disappointment, Preston opted to sell the cards through PSA's buyback service. However, he kept records of the serial numbers on his cards and searched them later online to discover that 11 of them had been listed as perfect 10s. Around this time, a PSA 9 of this exact card was going for around $41, while a PSA 10 was nearly $200, meaning that PSA bought them from him as a 9 and sold them as a 10, and Preston missed out on around $1,500 for all 11 cards.
Damn,
and
that's
highlights
fucking
the
insane,
conflict of
bro.
interest I mentioned before. The only people who can change a grade are PSA themselves, so if they are authenticating and buying and selling cards, they could theoretically change the grade of any card to maximize their personal profits on the sale.
As you can see, this is a legendary collection reverse
PSA 100,
10
yeah.
Mankey that's listed on eBay by PSA themselves. But if this card is a PSA 10, then why does the back look like this? Because how are they listing a card that looks like this as a
Are there
PSA
other
10
5v5
on
wipeouts?
eBay
Should
through
we try a
the
wipeout,
PSA
Chad?
eBay account?
They need to get sued more. It's all a scam. I hate that PSA is the one that got popular. However, PSA offered a different explanation.
Let's see, let's play
Supposedly,
this
someone
one
at
and see how it
PSA
goes.
had seen Preston's original post on Twitter. They personally believed
I have
that the
Pokemon
initial
cards. I also
grading
have a
was
sleeve
too
collector.
harsh
Nice.
and conducted a secondary manual
Nice,
review, resulting in updated gradings after Preston had already accepted their offer, which is shady. They conveniently realized that they messed up only after they already bought the cards from him and resold them for a profit. Luckily for Preston, his story got a lot of traction online, and he claims that they privately rectified the situation with him, which I would hope means that they gave him the money he deserves for the cards he unknowingly undersold to them. But that still doesn't feel like a satisfying conclusion, and it still didn't explain why the cards were undergraded in the first place. A fellow collector claimed that cards tend to be undergraded by PSA when they receive bulk quantities of the same card.
So it was ready
I guess
to
the
fall in there or
logic is
something?
that when you look at the same card over and over again, you maybe start to see imperfections that aren't there. Or maybe the same person is just going over all of them and is like, surely they can't all be 10s, so here's a 9. But obviously that would be corrupt and unethical business practices. But most importantly, PSA did not make the situation right with Preston until after he
What's
went
that
viral
fucking
on social
big
media
bubble,
and
bro? What
gave
the
them
fuck?
bad publicity. Was Preston the only person this has ever happened to? Or was he just lucky enough to get attention online and put pressure on PSA to pay him what they owed? But one of the most insane controversies that gained traction online was when PSA admitted they damaged someone's extremely rare card, and many saw this as the final nail in the coffin for their reputation. A man named Brian revealed that his PSA 10 Pokemon card was severely damaged while getting it reholdered by PSA, bumping it all the way down to a grade 6. The card was a sky-splitting Deoxys, an extremely rare card released in limited quantities in 2004 and never printed in English. There were very few copies like this and in his condition, making Brian's card almost impossible to replace. Now, Brian was getting his card reholdered. Basically what this means is he already submitted it before and it got a 10, but he was paying them to crack open the old plastic case and seal the exact same card into a brand new holder.
Fuck me,
Collectors do
Chad.
this all the time if the slab gets scratched, cracked, or it just looks old. A fresh holder can make an expensive card easier to sell because buyers know though the case is brand new and the card had recently been inspected. The problem is that the moment PSA cracks the case open, they're handling one of the rarest
why are
cards
you
in the
chasing
world.
me?
And if
Oh,
anything goes wrong,
nice.
the damage is permanent.
Wait, this monkey, how does
PSA
it monkey
acknowledged that
keep
they had
up with my,
damaged
like,
the card
movement speed,
and
bro?
offered to reimburse Brian the
Why
full
can't he
market
jump so
value,
much? What the
which
fuck?
they determined to be $20,000. He wasn't happy with this, considering that the same card had sold for up to $45,000 around the same time, with others saying it was worth even more. Multiple people have told me that the Deoxys is $60,000 plus, and I personally have an offer over that. PSA fixed this issue. PSA got the $20,000 figure by averaging all of the recent sales of that same card, and this just seemed like a slap in the face.
Oh, we
because
won?
at
Nice,
best,
good job,
they're
Chad.
offering half, and at worst, a third of what it's actually worth. But the problem is, they caused the loss of the card and then gave themselves the authority to decide how much that loss was worth. And rather than accepting their deal, Brian took to the internet. Once again, the community was furious, and this specific situation ramped up to a whole new level once Moist Critical made a video about it.
This is where it gets extremely spicy. That card sold only a couple of weeks ago by PSA. And this is where it gets a little conspiratorial, but I think there's a lot of merit to it. There are people that are speculating that they didn't actually damage his
This wipeout
card
was pretty
when
fun.
Reholdering it. The
What character
encapsulation
should I play,
process,
though?
It's a psyop. It's not real. What they're thinking might have happened is PSA, when reholdering that PSA 10
You can
Deoxys that was
probably...
submitted, they
Fuck, let's play
took it
more of him.
and then sold it themselves.
Oh, and what
and
was that
instead
one?
Gave him a 6, saying
Where's
that it was
mixed?
damaged, and now it's it's down to a 6.
I guess PSA now stands for Pro Scam Artists.
Haha,
Critical
Pro Scam
brought
Artist.
awareness to this dispute far outside the card collecting community, putting PSA under more pressure than ever before. Brian announced they had come to an agreement that he was satisfied with, indicating that he was
backwards?
compensated for the proper market value of his card. By this point, the pattern becomes a bit too familiar. PSA rejected a complaint, the collector went public on the internet, and then the company changed their mind after the story went viral. There are dozens of other examples of PSA destroying their customers' cards, and you have to wonder if these individuals were ever given proper compensation. Probably not, because a massive YouTuber didn't make a video about them. And now I'm just genuinely curious if anyone watching has ever had this happen to them. Like, you submitted a card to PSA and you know for a 100% fact that they messed up your card and then sent it back, but hoped that you'd never notice? Comment below if that happened. PSA's grade is supposed to be a symbol of reliability and prestige, but these days their reputation isn't much better than a sketchy pawn shop, and yet people are still sending in millions of cards to PSA every single year. But why? Well, the thing is, most collectors don't continue to use PSA because they trust them, they continue because they have no other realistic option. There are other companies that do gradings, but a card with a PSA label can sell for far more than the same card graded by a competitor. Leaving PSA for another authenticator would
super projectiles are 100% wider. This is a good ultimate, by the way.
And with the prices for some of these cards, we're talking about millions of dollars in value right down the drain. Boycotting won't work because all collectors would have to do it together. The market has decided that PSA is the gold standard, and it's almost impossible to go against what the market wants. As long as buyers seek out PSA graded cards, sellers will continue to sell them, which means that they will just have to deal with
ball
whatever
hero
nonsense comes with
brawler
working
or
with
whatever I hate.
PSA. This is why monopolies are supposed to be illegal. But above all else, PSA is just another example of how any hobby or niche eventually gets hijacked and exploited by corporations.
Okay, I
the
died.
same thing
Sorry,
happened
chat.
with sneakers. Any regular
let's
person
go.
who wants to occasionally, maybe once a year or every other year, buy a nice pair of sneakers has to deal with insane price gouging, unavailability of sizes because collectors or resellers pay thousands of dollars just to let a pair collect dust on a shelf.
No.
Shoes turned into a status symbol,
Stays attached
and
to
now it's
teammate.
trading cards. Actually playing with your Pokemon card could scratch the artwork, and wearing your sneakers could scuff them up, which will devalue them, which is ironic because most people buy nice things because they want to actually use nice things, but the only way to protect the value is to avoid enjoying it for what it is. And unfortunately, no hobby is safe from this. It's only going to get worse. Once people begin to put a price on their favorite pastime, they make way for opportunists to take advantage of the hobby and get rich. PSA isn't just a a tragic story of an innocent hobby being corrupted, it is a reminder that nothing you love is safe or sacred anymore. And PSA isn't the only
sorry,
business that's built an empire
I mean, this
by
guy's still
telling people
floating,
what
yeah.
their collectibles are worth. Pawn Stars made a fortune with these same questionable tactics. But check out this video to hear that story.
21 minutes. I never thought about that thing with Pawn Stars. What are we gonna watch? Wait, why is this guy streaming? Let's see here.
Hi, Stephen. The situation at the NIH is catastrophic at the moment, and I feel barely anybody is speaking about this. Even people with perfect scores and grant applications are still waiting to get an
Wait,
acceptance
can you equip
response.
nanopowers?
Already over 6 months waiting. No one knows why. The speculation is that it has to...
Wait, can I invite you to my custom lobby? Like why? Is it like one more person, or like how many people are there? Because we all are already 5 people. If we're just gonna invite one more person, I feel like it's better to just... Hey, what up? Oh, Wiz is here though. That makes us 7, right? I mean, if we're 8 people, we can at least go 4v4, right? How are you doing, Wizzy? Oh yeah, there's no reason not to just play a hero, right? As long as I don't have a streak, I guess. Yeah, I have a streak on you. Fang could be fun. Dynamite. What do I want to play? I mean, I guess Rico. You don't... wait, do you guys know if you ever get gears? Do you ever get gears? Barley looks pretty fun. In like items. In Brawl Stars, do you ever get free gears? Leave the lobby? Well, you didn't answer. Wait, 8 or 6 people or 10? I mean, like, are all these people in my community, right? Because I'm, like, not just gonna play a game because we're there. We're gonna play, like, from people in the team, right? Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Dun, dun. Okay, good. Okay, fuck, I didn't know. Let Abysmal join? Yeah, but we just play one more round. Super projectile, projectile sign. Actually, projectile size is probably better. First takedown. Damn, that's a huge R. Double takedown. Oh. Oh my god. One takedown left, Chad. Good job, Chad. Good job, Shan. Good job, good job, good job.
With one, the mass layoff slash resignation. A lot of the people that assess grants took the Doge option to leave or were fired.
Okay,
Two,
how many people are we right now that can play? We are 4 people in here. Then we have, I think, Coaster Noob 2, which is 5. Is there anybody more than Coaster Noob in this chat, in this community that's ready to play? Otherwise, we just invite you, Coaster Noob. So, okay, are we all? Make sure to invite me. Okay, I'm just gonna start the game. Okay, be back.
all grants have to pass a DEI.
Yeah, why are you putting one to? I genuinely am trying to ask you, why didn't he?
The bill is not just singularly about Border Patrol.
But
it's
okay,
not.
we're talking about healthcare. By 2034, 10 million Americans are going to lose their healthcare.
I'm so sorry. Yeah. Thank you both so much.
So that's
love the passion, though.
Love the passion.
I think Americans need to suffer until they vote
Jesus
better.
Christ.
But your credit score doesn't have to stay stuck. I remember how overwhelmed I felt trying to fix
Super projectile, but I guess I'm gonna go with more bounds. I don't know how.
Yeah, let the worm.
Hold on.
Give me a worm.
Oh, never mind.
What?
Nothing. Yeah.
No, what?
I don't know. Never mind.
No, what?
Well, I'm just. Do you think they choose the ads per?
Oh.
Like if the next ad was for like menthols.
Credit score doesn't have to stay stuck. I remember how overwhelmed I felt trying to fix my credit. It felt like a catch-22, where you need credit to build credit. Then I found Kickoff. Signing up took minutes on my phone with no credit check and no hidden fees. For users with credit under 600, they see an average growth of 86
Dance with Skeletons,
points.
by the way. You can play every game. Wait, you're not answering any of my important questions, Costa. Remember, you You have
Share
to
with the class. You're
convince
gonna laugh.
me.
Share with the class. You know what I hate? You know the worst parts of people are people who laugh at things and they don't tell you what they're laughing at, and then you feel like a retard because you're getting left out.
Well, I'll DM it to you.
Oh, so it's one of those.
Like I asked you, are we more than 5 people? Like, is it enough to build like a team in the community or no? Because otherwise, I don't care.
That's it.
Are you just repeating my joke that
Yes,
I just said?
yes,
Oh,
yes,
God, dude.
yes.
Come on, bro.
With Kickoff today and get your first month for as little as $1.
How would you solve the problem with starting credit and bringing up credit score? What
Nice, good job, team.
if you're lucky, you have a family that helps you by giving you like one of those little starter credit cards that they fund with their bank account. Or I guess you can get a starter credit card. You can fund it with your bank account. Like you connect it. It's like a checking credit.
It's like a secured credit card.
Yeah. Bro.
It's 80% off the normal price when you go to get.
Kind of crazy when I got both of these.
Rounded today. That's Kickoff without the C. Get KIKOFF.
Off the first bounce bullets from Rico's main attack.
Yeah, I saw this. I don't know what else. I don't know how many more times I can repeat the same argument. I spoke with Destiny for 2 hours about this, and he was unwilling to hit this exact point with me. First of all, I was willing to hit anything, but this is not going away, and we need to build a coalition with the 95% of Dem socialist Bernie supporters who vote Dem no matter what. Breaking Point secular talk are not disappearing. They don't want to build.
I have answered. No, I asked you.
The 90% of voters.
This community right now, we have 5 people in this team, and then we have you, Coaster Noob. That's 6 people. Do we have more people, so it's enough to start like a custom game? Because I don't see why we should leave as 5 people, so 1 more person can play against. It's not about it being enough. It's about are we even a number? Because it's gonna be a lot of effort to just start a custom game. I rather, yeah, but do we have more to join? That's my thing.
Those voters, you have to fight with the content creators. You have to fight with the media people that are capturing them.
Sign up via getkickoff.com/rounded to activate offer. Offer applies to new kickoff customers first month only.
Why? Why do they up his...
Average first year credit score competitive, plus 86 points between August 2024 and August 2025 for kickoff credit account users who started with a score below 600, who paid on time, and who had no delinquencies or collections added to their credit profile during the period. Late payments may negatively impact your credit score. Individual results may vary.
Thank you to Kickoff for sponsoring this episode. Now let's get back to
Kickoff.
My next surrounded claim is that police officers do more good in the black community than harm.
Oh boy.
All right, if you would like to be the next debater, get to the chair in 3, 2, 1.
I want to hear why you think that police do more good in the black communities than harm.
Well, when you look at the functionality of law enforcement, meaning that the people who perpetuate crime in the black community are arrested by law enforcement officers, removing them from the community, removing the predators, the drug dealers, and all of that from the community, which is a good thing.
Oh, I got
And
fucking
I cannot
screwed.
name other things that are harmful that outweigh all of the good that the police officers do.
How did the police first come about?
Oh no.
Be more
Slave
detailed.
patrol.
That's
never
not
mind.
true.
Yeah,
My
it's
bad.
Police,
literally
that's two different.
Fuck. I'm so
Slave
lefty
control.
mindfucked.
Okay, that's kind of crazy. Don't
just
use
gonna say
those
to protect
arguments,
capital,
okay?
fuck me.
Functionality.
You
Fact check it.
It's
There's
the
2 different
origins.
functionalities.
Because also, it's like there are other countries that use the cops
modern-day
too.
policing is completely different.
The origins of policing
not true.
within the United States.
There must have been cops or something though. What about like the sheriffs and the whatever people? I don't know.
America
It's not true.
derived from the slave patrol.
That's
They
not true.
still use the same badges.
That's not true.
The same, the
That's not true.
stars on the.
That's not true.
It's not much effort in Brawl, so then you can have a game whenever.
And
Okay,
the jurisdiction
sure.
that slave patrols
I
have
feel like
versus
I gave you my most important customer. I feel like I gave you my most strongest reason to have me leave so we can play a custom game. And I feel like that's the only thing you're not answering. How many people besides yourself do you have ready to play which are in my community? Another Cyrus? Yeah, I understand, Gabriel Johnson. I don't have an interest. Kurt Switch content. It's hey! What is this gift? Hey, thank you, Victor. Thank you so much. I know that Coaster Noob. I'm very aware that it's easy to make a custom map.
Oh, true. The lefty would say, well, what is a slave? True. The lefty would say, well, what is a slave beyond human capital? Oh.
Jurisdiction of law enforcement.
I mean, I didn't switch content, Astral. I'm gonna do more artwork. It's just that I wanna because I want to take it a little bit easy, just stream so people know that they can go back to the art community. And it's just like, it's a little bit relaxing for me, because think about it, I made art every single day for almost 2 years, and to be able to play with my community is very fun. And I think it's a fun thing that we also have a game where, like, towards the end of my art streams, we can sit and play some games. Jesus Christ. Snorlax, make a new account. Just make a new account. Hey, Victor! Thank you so much! There's a fucking Warwick guy. Oh, I like that bug. Oh, they make all the projectiles small? That's pretty cool thing, actually. Oh, bull. Sorry for party rocking. Oh, we're doing... Ah, too bad, chat. We were close. How... Yay. Let's see here. I have felt like no effect from this movement speed boost, but that might just be me. Well, I don't think I'm really good at that, but you guys should see my artwork in the future. I will have artwork here next to me, but you guys can see soon.
Completely different. The entire premise
That's
of
not true.
slave trade.
Wait, do you guys care about the politics?
So,
Because this is like generally stuff I
you don't
listen
think
to in
there's
the
an issue
future.
with policing in the
I
black
usually watch this
No.
streamer
you don't
guy.
think there's an issue with stop and frisk?
No.
You don't think that there's an issue with like flock cameras
Yes,
and
I understand that.
No.
I understand.
Got it. Okay,
I think
cool.
that helps eliminate crime.
Because, you know, let's
Have
do
you
it
ever
another
heard of the
time when we
Veil
have
of
more
Darkness
people.
Study?
No, I have not.
Okay, the Veil of Darkness study was
We read this one, Nature. This is a clever, cute paper.
Why am I
One of the
standing
reasons
still?
why
At least I won.
One of the reasons why I suggest reading the actual scientific papers rather than just like trying to get like an abstract or whatever is because one, you're much more capable of reading scientific research than you think you are. I promise. Like unless it's like a paper combating autoimmune diseases, exploring the specific pathway or whatever. Like most large papers. From the limited amount of scientific research that I've done, most large papers are written so that I think most people, if you're willing to read a little bit, can understand what's being said, number one. And number two, in my opinion, some of the coolest things that can be found in research papers don't have anything to do with the results or anything to do with what they're studying, kind of. It has to do with like very clever methodological things that they use in order to tease out the conclusions and the...
Okay, I just wasted my R for
this
like no
study is
reason.
one of them.
study that was completed where 95 million traffic stops were actually checked across the United States of America. Vast pool, right? The methodology accounted for the time of day, for traffic, location, different shifts. Would you like to know what they found in that study when it came to policing and black people.
That black people commit more traffic violations than other people.
No.
That is true.
Black people were stopped for more
Why?
traffic violations. Hold on, I got you.
Because they commit more
I got
traffic
you.
violations.
You don't know the study. How are you going to answer?
I know what other studies and statistical data points show.
Okay, nice, good job, Chad. It's going pretty good, King Josh. Hey, what's your name so I can friend you in? It's Hacked Pedal. It's Hacked Pedal.
That was done by Stanford and backed up by the CDC. Actually,
where's Rick? Rick is creating an OC, I think.
Police officers use racial bias because they can see people and they pull people. I'm gonna finish my sentence.
Made a traffic stop in your life.
I'm literally gonna
let you finish.
Let's see here. Is there any character I would like
at a
to?
disproportionate rate than white people, but at nighttime, when you can't
explore all
and
uncollected
it's harder
spirits
to tell
dealing.
someone's actual race, then the average drops in an equal.
I don't know if it's.
Okay, let me tell you why.
I don't know if I will
in the
feel
study,
any different.
95
Oh yeah, I don't
million
want to play that
traffic
guy.
violations, that when you can't
Who do I
see
want to
someone's
play?
race, you
I feel like
focus on
I'm
the
just gonna
traffic violation
explode
versus
from
focus
the.
on the
Let me
people.
tell you why your study is flawed.
Barley's pretty cool.
For one reason, I was a police officer many years. I do traffic stops during the day, and you cannot always tell the race of a person during the day, no matter.
What'd you say?
Anecdote.
Oh.
What?
So now when it says no nano powers equipped, does that mean that I can't get like power ups from this wipe from Brooke?
You're gonna make an excuse. We can get to that.
I'm not making an excuse.
You're making an
I'm just
excuse.
telling you.
When you're in a black community, you only have options to pull over
Give me
black people.
any type of
Let me
empirics
finish.
that
I feel like this
demonstrates
is.
the Veil of Darkness study.
Let me finish.
Oh no! Fuck! It sounds like he didn't. I don't know. This guy read the study. It sounds like he just took the top line, the abstract or whatever. The cool thing about this Veil of Darkness study that he's referencing is Officer Tatum's not even giving the good the brain dead counters. Is usually the counters like, well, black people. What happened was at nighttime you had more like a closer representation of people being pulled over, matching the ethnic population that you were policing. But in the daytime,
Kick E from
you
the
were
party.
more
Wait,
likely-
who? I can invite. Nobody's. I'm gonna get off. Gable Johnson. I don't remember which account you are. I feel like you. Do we have anybody more who wants to join? Wait, add me, George. $50 subs. Good job, Terracotta. Keep going. This is my invite code here, Shan. Oh, you can kick me? It's better that you leave yourself if that's possible. Oh, there, Foxy Pirate. Yeah, there, I see you. Am I good? Yeah, you did great, Swim Gold. Good job. You did great. I will just put I will just play a quick Frio because I'm in the mood. Do we have more people want to play? Yo, can you join my club I made for you? Do we have like a club here in the... Do you mean in Brawl Stars? Where you hacked Petal? Because I recently got hacked and I couldn't think of a name. I heard of them. They're kind of like a photo bashing. Wait, you heard of what? Code, why don't you pin the username? Because I want people to join the Discord more than I want people to join my... my name. Also, hacked Petal is way easier to type. Because we can't use the current Petal link anymore for Discord. I added a cracked on the skull the new OC is gonna wear. Oh, nice, cool. Love that, King Josh. Yeah, in Brawl Star, then Petal is best. Hey, really? Thank you. I mean, I don't know how clubs works, but yeah, invite me and I will approve, I guess. Let me know if there's something... I don't know if it's better if I have my if I create the club myself, but maybe not. Maybe it doesn't matter. Okay, all too many explosions right now. Holy shit. Wait, my parents are calling. What is your friend? It's hacked Petal. It's hacked Petal. Hacked Petal, Victor. Here. Take a screenshot or go back in the VOD here. Here's my ID. The ID and the thing. I did a... oh yeah, King Josh, so how do I join the pedal thing? Do you, like, invite me to it or something? How does the club work? On the button that says club and type pedals best. That's... where do I type that? Not say something, right? That sounds wrong. Club... Oh, I guess here, maybe? No? Go on the bottom that says club and type pedals best. I mean, I assume it's not here, right? But it just says something, right? Oh, the numbers of players? Oh, here. Leave. Pedal is the best. Pedal is... Hey, what up, Shelly? There, nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yo. I don't know if I can invite other peoples, but yeah, people. Hot potato. 5v5. Did we have more people that wanted to join? Shelly, right? Thank you, Devasto. Devasto. Ba, ba, da, ba, da, ba. Let's see here. Hey, what up, boss? Wait, boss, are you joining? Boss, you have to add my... I feel like you played with me the other day, though. Boss, you have to add my new account. Wait, Wiz, were you Nita? Am I good? You're the 4th best on the team. I don't think I will be able to, like today, or do you mean in general? I'm not good. Are you serious? I'm just joking. I unironically don't know how good you are because I can barely keep track of my own character while I'm playing this mode. Like it, bro. I'm not good. Well, get good then. Play with us and get good then. Okay, Chad, we're playing a 5v5 here. Not waiting. I should be focusing on other stuff.
Per capita to pull over a black person than a white person. And so the hypothesis was, we think that people are being pulled over, traffic stopped more due to their race. And what we're going to do is we're going to look and see if at nighttime the differences start to disappear. Now, the really cute, cool, clever thing about this study is that, this is why it's called the Veil of Darkness study. But the clever thing was, you know, people surmise, well, maybe, or people hypothesize, maybe a confounding thing here could be that white people tend to work more overnight jobs or something. So at night you would pull over more white people, and that's why it seems to be more balanced or whatever than, right? Because different people work at different times of the day. But in this paper, I think this was published in Nature. In this paper, what they did was they did this analysis, and they went to where there were daylight savings time changes, and when the daylight savings time change were to go into effect, then the pullover rates would dramatically switch like right after, and you could track it that way. So even though this wouldn't theoretically impact when people are going to work or not, it does impact the amount of light available in the day, which furthered to go to the hypothesis in the paper that there was an impact on people being pulled over due to racial profiling. It's a really cute and clever test to figure out how to do that. There was another one, I wish I could remember the test methodologically for the abortion study. It's called the turnaway study, and it had to do with turnaway, with people getting turned away from abortion clinics or something. But they were trying to figure out something like abortion impacts on...
Oh my god, I hate the R just
in order
dropped short.
It's difficult to study because if a woman gets an abortion or doesn't, then obviously there's going to be a ton of different things in her life that could, you know, determine her outcomes in the future. Like a woman who doesn't seek an abortion might be one who has more financial resources available. There's a whole bunch of stuff you have to control for to try to figure it out. And they had this really clever or cute study. It's like a landmark big one called I think it's called the turnaround study or turnaway study. And it was like they took every woman that came into an abortion clinic for the initial appointment, but then some got turned away for some reason, and then they followed like the outcomes of these people because that would have been the most closely matched demographic without as many confounds. It would be different. But I'm just saying for a lot of for a lot of the research stuff, the methodology part of the paper can sometimes be the
okay, one more kill shot.
You can read.
Good job.
So can your mom.
I believe that there's
how are you still alive? Me?
This study
Skills, bro.
Sure. Because in the black
actually, you're probably talking to something else.
In the black
look
community,
at it properly, brush it out. You didn't notice, I guess.
You got trust me, bros.
Claudia's new profile. Yeah, Claudia's new profile picture. How did you guys not notice that?
So,
like, I've looked at the information.
I'm telling you why the study. I'm telling you why the study is wrong.
Do you think your one-off experience is indicative of all policing around the country?
I'm telling you why your study is off. When you're looking at patrolling in black neighborhoods, you cannot. How are you going to make a fair comparison of how many white people pulled over versus black people when there's only black people present in the black neighborhood?
Do you mean cute like it's sneaky deceptive, or that it's genuinely clever for a good... No, it's a clever way to do something. Also, I might be conspiracy theory posting here, but like, you know, sometimes people say, Republicans used to make this claim, that some people would do bad polling or bad poll analysis in order to discourage people from going to vote. I saw this start to get passed around a ton yesterday.
Jesus Christ, what is that? What is that fucking Beyblade, bro?
This Haley Stevens got a call from her pollster and said that she was down by 14 points and there was absolutely no path to victory. I chased this around a little bit on social media, Google. I couldn't find any source for this claim aside from a bunch of lefty accounts that were just tweeting this out. Is there any?
People are just lying now.
Yeah, is there any reporting on this whatsoever?
I haven't seen this at all.
Was that a healing?
And please don't link me. I asked this last night. A bunch of
Christ.
fucking retards linked like a plus 16 poll like 2 weeks ago or something. That's not this. The guy said it was wrong. The pollster himself said it was bullshit. Oh, okay, okay. That's probably what this was then, because every lefty was repeating this yesterday. Cute. Nice, good one.
What? Why does it drop low? Oh my god, I was gonna kill all of them too.
Get in the minds of a police officer and
I think it's because I'm not full screen and the center of like everything is so.
Louder for those in the back. I'm her pollster. This is nonsense and didn't happen. Allegedly, I'm also playing linebacker for my Seahawks this year.
If you look at the data set, if you look at the data set,
prove that a cop was looking at a black man in a racial
darkness study.
Oh, true.
It shows not only the reason why they were pulled over, but it shows the ones that were thrown out.
Who is the candidate? Are we talking right now about the video? To be fair, it's fucking. Ooh. Oh, nice. Yeah, let's randomly install a fucking software while I'm playing. Oh, okay. Dude, that ult is so insane. That is a cute skin, though. Obviously, it's stolen from fucking League of Legends, but you know. I'm so gonna be the one dying here. Sorry, Shad. Never mind. Hey, what up, Nooba Bros? How are you doing? What up, Layden 2.0? Wait, Nooba Bros, you did join the server again, right?
Disproportionately pulled over.
But you're Nita, I know.
Does not speak to whether or not
This was like another TSA lie. They're trying to spread like the Muscovitz debate dodge. True. The misinfo doesn't scare me too much, but the coordination is terrifying. Yep. And if you're seeing it on the lefty tanky side, which they have been doing this for several months now, it should terrify you even more. Well, I mean, I guess it has been. I said the MAGA people have been doing this for decades, really. Conservatives have been very good at this for a long time.
I like how we're increasing in viewers, but I actually don't know if that even is true or
Why
not.
is it so many black people pulled over and then so many of the violations?
Like, no way we're actually 21 people just playing this video game.
Look at it like this. If you're looking at
it has to be
traffic
legislated.
stops across the country, different
There's so many
jurisdictions have
fucking
different
old fucks who don't know
mandates
what's
and they
going
have
on.
different standards for what they throw out as traffic violations. So you cannot make a generalization
You
across
know
the
what's
entire
consistent?
country.
Yes, you can. You know what's
No, you
consistent
cannot.
across the entire country?
No,
White
it's not.
supremacy.
That's
White
How is
supremacy
white
is
supremacy
consistent
have anything to do with a
across
traffic stop?
It's literally racism. They're literally trained.
You're projecting
to
your
actually
bias.
go
Tell me how they train. Have you been through police training?
No, I have not.
I went through police training.
Sure, cool story.
And they do not.
Bro, that is a cool story.
Why is it that
in police
why
training.
is it that police officers spend more time in black neighborhoods
They're committing more
disproportionately?
crimes.
They're not.
Yes, they are.
Who commits the most violent crimes in America today?
Per capita, black
Not
people
per
do.
capita, period.
Black people do.
No, white people.
No,
White men,
that's
specifically
a lie.
FBI
Fact check
data.
it.
Fact check it. FBI data shows that white men specifically commit the most violent crime in the United States of America. If you're talking,
It really doesn't matter. I mean, like, you're going to police where more crime is. I generally don't like a lot of anti-policing arguments, especially because in communities, there's also going to be a huge difference here when you're talking about young people versus old people that are talking about this too. But like, this is a point that I was hoping all the lefties lost a long time ago, or progressives really. It's kind of more of a wokey-talkie point, but like, we have to have safe neighborhoods. Like, that's just a non-negotiable. The best people in society, not to be mean to young people, but like the people starting families or working stable jobs, really, really, really don't like crime. Really, really, really don't like crime. It is so corrosive and not good. And I agree.
I don't get how
cops can do bad things. And we need to find.
I don't even see them. I used to see them jump in and like deal millions damage.
Our children and
I was about to die there anyways.
All together, or whatever, better funding for
I also
schools,
got
or
all
after
broad sticks with
programs,
Nori. Oh, really?
But it cannot be. By the time you get to the policing thing, the police aren't going to solve systemic issues related to crime, and we shouldn't look to them to do it. But yeah.
about property crimes,
no,
yes, it's black people.
I'm talking about violent crime.
Ooh, we got some
Violent
quests.
crimes is white men, including CSAM.
Win 30
White men, if
battles.
you can talk per capita with CSAM.
Come on, they gonna fact
You can
check
talk
you.
numbers. White men disproportionately represent
Murder rate,
CSAM and violent crime.
Murder rate and violent crimes disproportionately
You believe in
represented in the black
1350?
community.
Bro, let me get a retarded.
Yeah.
It's the old one that the.
Wait, why is
that's
Wiz
we
using
used to
this
scream all the
language?
time, especially the neo-Nazis.
I feel like we are.
13% of-
Wiz is used. This is kind of reminds me of one of my coworkers, who was like the nicest guy. As soon as he plays some video games, ooh, he became a different person. I do feel like the only issue I have with Colt and Rico is that they're very similar. Dude, I don't want to waste my 12 streak here, because this is so much free trophies. Let's press. I mean. I feel like I have to upgrade that. $150 damage. I mean, this is probably fine. Is there anybody? Oh yeah, make sure, Chad, make sure to. Oh, we're already. Wait. Okay, so you're stealing my character. Okay, don't worry, that's fine. I see how it is. I used to hate, like, playing a character at level 1 must be like the worst thing ever, right? What characters do I have? I have Brock. Okay, thank you, Wiz. Oh yeah, what do you guys think about having the ask if artwork is AI equals blocked in the middle change all the time? What do you guys think about that? Do you like that idea? Do you dislike it? What do you guys think about that? Do you think that's a cute idea? Like, have it swapped like that? Yeah. I feel like it, you know. Keep it up, yeah. I feel like obviously the placement and everything is pretty bad right now, but you know. Come on, everybody, ready up. Shelly, ready up. Okay, everybody, make sure to ready up.
People?
Otherwise, I will kick someone.
Violent crime.
Oh, they're offline?
Not people. Black people, right?
Oh, wait, now we can play free. Make sure
Wait,
to
what?
add me if you guys can.
Are you saying 13%
Or,
of
yeah.
people?
13% of black, 13% of the population, which is black men or whatever, commit 50% of the crime. Wait, are black people 13% or 26%? I don't know if they cut the 26% in half and then do like just black men or.
Wait, what was Shelly? What was Shelly here? Where's Shelly in chat? True, why?
Wait, are
True.
there pedophiles that aren't white? Why doesn't it, like all
It
the
must exist.
Well, look at the way you even had to say it. Why does it feel like every fucking pedophile is a white guy? The fuck?
True.
Hmm.
You can do duos. Well, we'll have three. Oh, Shelly went. Oh, wait, did I kick the wrong person?
Pause. You have been voted out. Thank you so much.
Give me 10 minutes.
Wait, I will just leave team and invite everybody again.
If you
Okay,
like
need
to
I
be the
join?
next debater, get to that chair in
If you guys want to play, join.
2, 1.
Yeah, Michael Jackson, true.
And then, did we have one more
Well,
besides?
When did he become a
there,
pedophile?
good job.
That's a good question.
Okay, we will play
Well, I mean,
Frios
I'm just saying.
until other people are ready. I may be only adding you on my alt since my main cannot talk in game. I mean, like, I don't read it. Doesn't matter if you talk or not, boss main, because I don't read what you talk in game. So I think it's fine. And you can, worst case, just type in chat, right? Wait, was that damage or fucking healing from a teammate? Oh wait, it just bounced me away? Okay, I killed myself.
What happened?
Kurt, I may only... You should add me on both, Bossman. You can
When
just
do we know
switch
he was a
whatever you
pedophile,
want to
Odin?
play with, right?
We don't know if he ever was.
No. When he was a pedophile, what was he?
We don't know if he's ever been a pedophile.
Yeah, but when he was accused of being a pedophile, he was white.
He was white. Yeah.
Just
Wait,
saying.
are we talking about
Just
Michael
saying.
Jackson? I don't know if I should...
questions.
Everything I heard, everything I've listened to thus far.
Uh-oh. Bullshit.
Think you full of shit.
Oh!
You're a police officer.
No, give me an example of what I
Hello.
said that wasn't true.
Let me get to it.
Give me something I
I
said
don't
that
think
wasn't true.
anybody here would disagree that good policing is bad. We're talking about
Okay, good
bad
job with the
policing.
Beyblade.
We're talking about
Don't problem
bullshit
having for the
policing.
keyboard covers up
We're
the
talking about
comments I
kind of
type.
policing
Alright, see ya, Rick.
that puts,
See ya, Rick. Have a good time.
gentlemen
Good luck with the
like you and me
OC.
in prison for unjust crimes. You like to cite that you're a police officer.
I
Let
was
me
a po-
cite my professional
officially,
background.
I was
Let me
officially.
cite my professional
I have been
background.
in
Oh yeah,
the
I can
profession.
play with B
10
now, right?
years writing policy in government
You weren't
at
a
the
police
local
officer.
and
But you weren't a
state of
police
California
officer.
levels. And
You never arrested
weren't-
anybody.
You didn't write policy. I did.
I
Did they get a
enforced
fucking
the
cop
law.
for
So-
this?
Did they what?
Did they get a cop up for this? Because I'm tired of hearing this guy say, well, you weren't a cop.
Oh. Well, I mean, what's a cop going to come up and say? I was a cop and I was racist. You're wrong.
Yes.
Okay, I write the law.
you don't enforce the law.
You don't enforce the law.
I
you don't
enforce the
enforce the
law.
law appropriately.
You just made
You
it up.
like to use one-offs. Let me use a one-off.
You don't need to use one off. You just made
in the
it up.
city of San Diego, there was a black police officer that sued the San Diego Police Department
Anecdotal.
with regard to. Bro, all day
Base?
you've been coming up with me. Now
I got
it's
statistical data
anecdotal.
points. Where do you want to go?
Look, like I need you to keep that safe.
Black-
That's scary. Not just normal data points. Statistical data points.
Ooh. Behind us, Chad. Behind us. Behind us. Behind
I need
us.
you to
Over
keep the
half of
same
all violent
energy.
crimes.
And that's the problem with black conservatives like yourself. You don't know how to keep
You're
the same
just
energy.
talking emotionally.
It was
Give
me,
me some
me,
facts.
Well, I'm trying to give you facts.
Okay, come on with it.
You're supposed to be a police officer. Hold your head, bro. Hold your head. You interrupted everybody, bro. I got
You're
what,
here to
2-3
debate me.
minutes.
I'm not here to listen to you talk in circles.
But you talking like you was a state
In circles.
trooper, you was a Secret
But
Service and them.
I know cops all across the country.
But I did too.
I know policy. I know all that.
too.
All right, get to your point.
You don't
Yeah, I
know policy
ulted
'cause
for
you
no
were
reason, but
written.
yeah.
We're talking about policing in the black community. We're not talking about
I think if you hit that, by the way, your boomerang bounces back if it hits a wall. So if you stand close to a wall, it bounces back quicker, I think.
This is not story time, man. The point is, police do
Point,
more good.
Damn, I
the
know.
point was,
Police do more
the point
good
was, with
in the
regard
black
to
community.
training, the San Diego Police Department showed a video training officers of that department depicting black people as primary perpetrators of crime. That's not true. My last guy that was just up here, who commits the most crimes in America
Black
is
people
white people. Name me the last
Oh
black
my God, I'm
mass
so screwed.
murderer in America.
Wait, we have a bull?
That shot up schools.
It happened in the hood every day.
No, I didn't ask about the hood. Mass
That's
murdering.
mass shooting, bro. Go to Chicago, the 4th
What's the
of July.
definition of a mass
It's a
shooter?
mass shooting.
What's the definition
2 or
of a
more
mass
people
shooter?
shot. It's a mass shooting.
How many cases do DAs drop because of cops fucking up? My guess is a small minority of them. It's probably most of it is probably pretty standard stuff. I guess.
According to the FBI, I could tell you to go to any inner city in the United States.
This is hilarious, him using this talking point. I don't like this talking point from liberals because liberals will usually argue that there's like
No,
like fucking.
Oh wait, I
400
thought it was a
mass shootings
teammate.
year in the
Where
United
we're gonna
States.
lose it
But
anyways.
the way they get to that 400 a
Oh,
year mass shooting number
lost
is
it.
they consider, like I think in the FBI database, or I think it's the FBI that keeps track of it. They consider
It's 3
any
or more, I think.
No
it's
extra
like any shooting
fuck.
with, I think it's 4 or more victims, including the shooter, or maybe not including the shooter. But it's like any gang shooting
No
can
extra
encompass
points.
4 people, not 4 deaths either. It's just I think 4 people getting shot.
Let's
And if you
see.
track it that way,
Frosty
like, you
friends.
can get to so many different
You
shootings
can
victims a year
join.
in the United States, but it's not really what we think of.
I'm lolling.
It's not
Okay,
really
gotcha,
mass
gotcha.
shootings. It's not really what we think of when we think of like mass shootings, though.
So you think of a school that got 50 kids fucking murdered.
Yeah, sure, or like Vegas or whatever.
50's
yeah.
high, but yeah.
And go just this past weekend, and you've seen multiple mass shootings that occurred in
To be
that,
fair,
in that
I'm not
community. I don't
that
know them by
excited about
name.
that
I
game,
can
but maybe in the
cite you
future.
Columbine. I can cite you
You're
Sandy
talking about
Hook.
you're talking about a shooting isolated at a school. We're talking about violence. We're talking about murder rates. Black people commit over half of all murders in this country.
Let's
Is
see
that
here.
true or not?
That's not true.
That is
That's
true. What are you saying?
categorically- That's
All right,
not
we
true.
do have
That's
to pause
categorically
here.
false.
Black people commit disproportionate amounts in over half of all violent crimes in this country.
Okay, Officer Tatum,
I think
both of you guys, we have to stop here because you have been voted
Manita
out.
main,
Thank
I'm
you
not
so
sure.
much for your
I
time.
don't really know what Nita does.
If you would like to be the next debater, get to that.
I'm
hot
surprised so
seat.
many of you guys
3,
play this video
2,
game. It's
1.
kind of nice that all of you guys do, because that means we can play a lot of games together.
I would argue that the resources, that the cost of hiring a police officer could be significantly better used in revitalizing the black community rather than affording more cops. As you've seen in the city of New York, when they increased the
Spider-Man: Brand New Day and The Odyssey, both power biggest collective weekend in box office history. God damn. Fuck, I haven't seen The Odyssey. Is it good? People are saying it was good.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm going on the 21st
Yeah,
and
I'm
22nd.
Wait.
Have you seen Spider-Man?
No, not the new one. No.
I gotta see that too.
Wait, is Peach coming with you to Miami?
There's no plan right now. Do you want her to?
You're talking about it like a possession. But well, because there's the IMAX down here. We could just see the.
You have an IMAX?
Don't we? Didn't you literally mention this, or was it Dan? There's like one in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, it's in Fort Lauderdale. Yeah. Are there tickets?
Damn, he has bounces too?
Oh, damn, dude. Now you're asking me.
Alright, I'll look.
amount of funding they're putting in schools.
Oh, of course I get
increased
hit by
having
some
childcare
random
for people,
weird.
When they increased training for people to get jobs, they saw.
Oh, we have, like, not a
the
single
lowest
kill,
crime rate
huh?
that they've seen in years.
Right, this is where I think we can agree on. We got to walk and chew gum at the same time. As we see resources provided and
Yeah, I
crime go
understand.
down, then we can
Shit's
begin to
Fuck
shrink
yeah.
the availability of law enforcement in that said community. You don't do one before the other. You can't just say, I'm going to take resources from the law enforcement officers.
I have
Crime
like
will go
6
out of control.
alts in Brawl
If
Stars.
you-
Oh,
if I
really,
was
Busman?
to concede to your point,
How long does
you
it
need
take to like
see
get most
these-
character
these
Busman?
crime statistics begin to decrease.
Then again,
before
this
you
is a
can justify
mobile
increase
game,
in
which
law
you can like
enforcement.
play on
can't
like
say it 'cause I'll
easy
get-
whenever you're bored.
I'll type it in chat.
What?
M's.
I can't.
I mean, I've noticed that like a lot of these characters are like insanely cancerous.
Okay. Is he typing it? Oh. Jesus. Bruh, in this case, scalpers would be base. They'd let us go see the movie. What do you mean?
They would, but they shouldn't exist.
No, that means that
you should just be able to go see the movie.
But that means that we could. But this is called price discrimination in action, Mutin. If the tickets were just openly,
but I don't want that.
No. If that
I
was
would rather the company go and make their ticket.
Yeah, but the companies won't do that. But right now, it could be because they get bad PR because people cry about it. But it might be that we could only see the movie because scalpers have provided an essential market service, okay, where they have allowed somebody that's willing to pay a premium the ability to buy the ticket at a higher cost. So thank God for scalpers. They're performing an essential capitalist function.
Cannot think that because you build a park that somebody ain't going to be shooting and acting a fool in the hood.
I just love capitalism and markets.
That is a generational thing that's going to have to happen. And right now, we still got
where's
people out today.
Where's my libertarian copy pasta? Did you ever read this? No. Or you must have been listening when Dan was doing it. The Libertarian Investigator copy?
In North Korea, children who did...
You've never seen this one? Oh my God.
No.
Somebody link me.
Don't give a F about a park. We've seen plenty of cases that...
Just see it in non-70mm IMAX, it's fine? No.
No.
The heads are all chopped off. It's terrible.
People have built...
That's a joke.
So
that's not
funny.
true. No, that's not true. That would be hilarious. Though,
It's
they
not
actually
true,
did.
but it would be so funny.
Okay, you just randomly die, I guess.
I was shooting heroin and reading The Fountainhead in the front seat of my private...
One more, Shad! Don't die now, Shad!
Put a quarter in the
don't die! Don't die! We need one more kill!
Bad news, detective. We got a situation.
Oh, you got it! Nice! Good job!
They're trying to ban
Hot
trans
dogs.
fats again?
Hello, how are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good, Cursley Boy. Nice seeing you rejoining the server earlier.
The heroin needle.
I see the weekly chat has been extended. Yes, we're gonna do some extension. Obviously, because I haven't been able to do videos. I'm pretty much just streaming in case, you know, so people know I'm alive and whatnot. I don't really do art right now, but we get that in the future. Let's get a... Oh, yeah, actually, how do I... Can I invite to them, Deves, though? Oh, yeah, make sure... Shad, you guys can all join the club, by the way. I don't... Does the club do anything, by the way? Or is it just like a club to have? Like 20, 30, 70, 180. This is like 1,000 to get like a level, I guess. I mean, we can play this guy, I guess. I like trees. If I don't go, okay, gotcha. Well, you should probably there's a mega pig every month, but you get tons of star drops if everyone does it. Oh, really? Well, I mean, I assume it's not everybody, but like a lot of them. Yeah, the Discord is okay. Just a cool guy. New text. Oh, yeah. It's swapping too, right? Oh, damn, this is huge. Oh my god, he's so fast! Oh, he's stuck there, by the way. He's stuck there. He can't go through. We're stuck there, by the way. If we go through, we get... Yeah, get hit. We're stuck there. We're stuck there. We're stuck there, Shad. We're stuck. Please hit him. Come on. Oh, here, hairshot. He jumped over. Kill him. Oh, we got him. Good job, Chad. Hey, what up, Robin? Yeah, we're basically just streaming.
To the ultimate currency, virtual, anonymous, stateless. They represent nation. Oh, terrible.
People have built.
That's a joke. That's not funny.
Hey, what up, WizKid? How you doing? Hey, what up, Ghost 2 Plays? Hey, what happened to the server? I got hacked and blackmailed. The blackmailing didn't work though, but they kicked everybody out from my server. So use the link there to rejoin the server. What's the sound in the background? Is that like behind the screen?
So funny.
What's that sound in the background? Okay, can everybody approve? Okay, I'm just gonna leave. Okay, this sound is getting me a little bit annoying, so I'm just gonna restart. Wait, let me just quickly here. Let's see. Is there anybody more who wants to join? Ghosty, do you play this game? To be fair, this character was a little bit fun to play. Sprout consumes a brush to restore. Ooh. Cooldown. Sprout destroys its current hedge, but it will instantly have its super full. This is like insane. But I don't know how important that is. Was there someone more that wanted to join? What's the club? I think it's like Petal is the best or something. This is sweet, sweet, sweet. No more new friends. I can't get the link to work and it won't copy link address either. Ghost to Place, do you have me on Discord? You can add me on Discord and I will just send you a link there. Petal is best? Yes, nice, thank you. No, I'm talking about Discord. Like the Ghost to Place. If you have the Discord, add me Kurt Petal on Discord, and I will just send you the link to the server. You should play this game though. Yeah, oh yeah, you should that too. You should try it out though, since I'm not planning to, like, worst case, I'm just, you know, I feel like this is a good game to like play in the background, like after I've done my art or something. I don't know why I can't move, but... Nice. I don't know how that even came up. I didn't even have this installed. But I guess I do now. Oh my god, I had 2 ults. Let me check if someone came up with something dumb. Okay, so it is a little annoying that people can't swap. Actually, it doesn't matter really. Apparently, I don't wish to strange account, which is your name, but it doesn't have the Agron Astro profile picture. Yeah, don't. No, that's an app. Don't talk with that one. Wait, Ghosty, please, can you type your name in the chat and I will just add you instead? Or do you have another person? Maybe you could just message Bob, actually, Ghost. Ghost, can you just message Bob on Discord and he can invite you? It should be pretty easy.
I'm shoulder to the holder.
Sounds good.
Draco and Lumi sitting in a tree.
Every 1 second taking damage knocks back enemies and just... I have no clue what that thing is. Oh, he was in the chat today. He also joined, I think, the stream. At least it was in the Discord. He has cut his hair, which is pretty cool. I was like, damn, the picture's like identical to the last one, but damn, dude, these explosions are... Fuck. I hate how that thing just like... Or whatever, I locked him in, so fuck yeah. One more, chat. Good job. Good job, Lolit. Good job, Bus. Game highlight? What did he do? Nothing. I got Draco and Leon. Oh, really? Good job, Wizcat. Or nice luck, I guess. Draco and Leon. Nice. I don't really know what these things do. Hey, what up, the guy? How you doing? Hey, what up, mac and cheese? Both of you, make sure to join the Discord. It's the same one. Everybody got kicked because I got hacked recently. So, make sure to join the new Discord. Or, like, it's the same Discord. It's just, you know, join back. Oh, you got Brock? Don't you get Brock regardless, Busmain? Or is it just that you finally got Brock? Wait, isn't Nita supposed to play? Or did, was she charging her battery? I haven't played this game in a long time. Since 2022. Last time I played. Oh, really? WizCat, you can add me. You will have to add me. I can't go add everybody, so make sure to add me. Hacked pedal. Like I said, you will have to add me. I'm not gonna go and add others.
Can't believe I have to do this. Hello. This bro is ready for the show.
Yeah, and also join pedal is best.
I was shooting heroin and reading The Fountainhead in the front seat of my privately owned police cruiser when a call came in. I put a quarter in the radio to activate it. It was the chief. Bad news, detective. We got a situation. What? Is the mayor trying to ban trans fats again? Worse, somebody just stole $447 million worth of bitcoins. The heroin needle practically fell out of my arm. What kind of a monster would do something like that? Bitcoins are the ultimate currency. Virtual, anonymous, stateless. They represent true economic freedom, not subject to arbitrary manipulation by any government. Do we have any leads? Not yet, but mark my words. We're going to figure out who did this, and we're going to take them down, provided somebody pays us a fair market rate to do so. Easy, Chief, I said. Any rate the market offers is, by definition, fair. He laughed. That's why you're the best I got, Lazowski. Now you get out there and find those bitcoins. Don't worry, I said. I'm on it. I put a quarter in the siren. 10 minutes later, I was on the scene. It was a normal office building, strangled on all sides by public sidewalks. I hopped over them and I went inside.
These like home-seeking bombs are so annoying.
Flashing my badge and my gun and a small picture of Ron Paul. Nobody move unless you want to. They didn't. Now, which one of you punks is going to pay me to investigate this crime?
Nobody.
No one spoke up. Come on, I said. Don't you all understand that the
Dude, I can't deal with those bombs because they just kill me.
Personal liberty? Didn't seem like they did. Seriously, guys, without a strong economic motivator, I'm just going to stand here and not solve this case. Cash is fine, but I prefer being paid in gold bullion or autographed Penn Jillette posters. Nothing.
Trixera, nice, welcome back.
It almost seemed like they didn't
I will get all of this sorted out in a second. I'm just gonna yeah, I understand.
Missing. I figured I could wait them out. I
okay, see ya, Cloudy.
Indoors. A pregnant lady coughed, and I told her that secondhand
and
smoke
I'm
was a myth.
Bazinga. Gotcha.
Just then,
did you get
a man
added?
in glasses made a break for it. Subway, eat fresh and freeze, scumbag! I yelled. Too late. He was already out the front door. I went after him. Stop right there! I yelled as I ran. He was faster than me because I always try to avoid stepping on public sidewalks. Our country needs a private sidewalk voucher system, but thanks to the incestuous interplay between our corrupt federal government and the public sidewalk lobby, it'll never happen. I was losing him. Listen, I'll pay you to stop, I yelled. What would you consider an appropriate price point for stopping? I'll offer you a 1/13 of an ounce of gold and a gently worn Bob Barr 2008 extra long or extra large long-sleeved men's t-shirt. He turned. In his hand was a revolver that the Constitution said he had every right to own. He fired at me and missed. I pulled my own gun, put a quarter in it, and fired back. The bullet lodged in a USPS mailbox less than a foot from his head. I shot the mailbox again, on purpose. All right, the man yelled, throwing down his weapon. I give up, cop. I confess. I took the bitcoins. Why'd you do it? I asked, as I slapped a pair of Oki's Greek yogurt presents handcuffs on the guy. Because I was afraid. Afraid? Afraid of an economic future, free from the pernicious meddling of central bankers, he said. I'm a central banker. I wanted to cold cock the guy. Years ago, a central banker killed my partner. Instead, I shook my head. Let this be a message to all your central banker friends out on the street, I said. No matter how many bitcoins you steal, you'll never take away the dream of an open society based on the principles of personal and economic freedom. He nodded because he knew I was right, and then he swiped his credit card to pay me for arresting him. Have you never heard of the Libertarian copy pasta?
No, I've never seen this. Okay, two things. One, look at the link I just sent you. They're selling. You can bring 10 people to a VIP priority IMAX experience for $1,500.
Tricks Zero? Yes.
Wait, hold on. Where? Oh.
This is at the theater.
You can bring... Oh, 10 people, you said?
Up to 10 VIP tickets to the Odyssey. Priority theater entry for the best available seating. 5 reserved parking spaces.
This isn't actually...
10 popcorns. This is real.
It's not a bad deal, though, even. That bad?
What is it? 10 for 1,500? 1,500 divided by 10. It's $150 a ticket?
For...
Plus popcorn?
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, it's not that bad if you
You're
get
probably,
10 people.
Yeah, you're paying like 3 times. What would you normally pay for?
An IMAX, $40 minimum.
And then popcorn and drinks probably 20, 30 bucks or whatever for 2 people.
20 or 30 bucks. Yeah.
It's not that bad.
This is not bad, actually.
And then it is a private theater, just 10 people, so not weird shit going on.
Is it a private theater?
Oh, my bad.
Or do you get 10 seats?
I thought VIP meant it was like a private showing for 10 people. Oh, hold on, wait, that's way worse. Never mind. I thought it was like for a private showing.
No, if it's a private showing, I'm guessing you just get 10 seats.
Oh, well, okay, this is significantly less cool then.
Ah, fuck.
All right, there was a second link though. If you want to
I like trees. Is this like I like trains, kinda?
I definitely. If you can't understand it, then there's nothing I can do to make you understand. I definitely don't like J-Stock, but can't talk about it at the moment. Let me know. No, I don't even like J-Stock. I don't like him. Pisco. Appease a little harder, Pisco. Appease a little harder. It's definitely working. You guys are definitely not getting, like, categorically fucked over by these people. Like, just keep appeasing them. Eventually it'll stop. All you gotta do is support Destiny and politics forever, and then you don't get this harassment, Pisco. You don't get any of this stuff.
Pisco is choosing to engage in, like, online debates. Who's harassing him? Is he being harassed? Does he complain about being harassed?
Fuck.
No, I even messaged Pisco. I was like, hey, if you're getting any like bad DMs or whatever from our debate or anything, let me know and I'll fucking ban him. And he was like, I don't mind. It's all good.
I even told Pisco at the end of the last debate that I still 70% love him. I was a nice guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just understand, Pisco. Isn't it better? This is like... Pisco, this is like tit for tat. Basically, like, Destiny doesn't want to punish you. Destiny doesn't want to, like, dox you or threaten you or anything. But if you're, like, gonna say that he's wrong about something, well, you know, it's just that he doesn't want to follow through. But you know what the penalty is.
Shoot a larger bullet deals more damage.
And then Pisco gets down on his
steals.
knees. Oh, please, Master Banel. Okay, now, that's a little unfair. Okay, that's a little unfair. All right.
Like, it's just so cringe that they try to put... I understand the narratives. You guys have been doing a great job pushing back everywhere, though, okay? Good job on fighting all over the Reddits and all on Twitter. It sounds cringe and dumb, but I see you. And it actually... I feel like the effect has been more dramatic in a shorter time period than I thought, which makes me feel like a lot more of the opposition than I thought. I think is maybe, like, botted or something. I'm not sure. It's hard to see.
Super projectiles are 100% whiter.
Because the bots are sophisticated enough, and the people are stupid enough that they have, like, kind of crossed paths that I think they have to tone the bots down because sometimes people sound more like bots than actual bots do. But, like I'm the most well-known, like, debate me guy on the entire internet. How the fuck would I be... Like, if I was this averse to criticism, I would have killed myself by now. I don't know how anybody can try to perpetuate this myth in their community. Oh, Destiny, he's the guy who hates it when people are disagreeing with him and can't handle any contention whatsoever. Like, really? Okay.
I'll be real. I gave my... That's my over-the-top take, okay? My real take is...
When you say bots, do you mean people controlled by small... accounts controlled by a small group of people? No, I think there is a legitimately, probably a high degree of actual, like... What's that program where they called the spun-up account entities, like, souls or whatever? I think a lot of it is legitimately just, like, AI botting shit now.
That... What's going on here is Pisco is just making a very cynical...
Nice.
trade.
Good job, chat. I don't know how we destroyed them, but yeah.
He gets nothing. There's no benefit to defending me.
Wait, you
There
got
are
a
major audience he'll gain. There's nobody
nice.
who really knows who I am, and that he has overlap with this audience already, and so he's just trying to placate as much as possible because, again, it doesn't matter if I'm in the right. No.
If you're not a Democrat, why are you fighting so hard for the party? These anti-left debates often end up sounding super partisan now. Well, right now, I super identify with the Democratic Party for sure. I'm just saying that I'm not like a hardcore partisan figure. I've got like a wall of guns behind me, and I think that I don't know. I fought a lot on the woke stuff and the Rittenhouse stuff. Like, I don't think I feel like I feel like my bona fides are good enough that I'm not a. I don't have the perception as being just like, or I shouldn't have the perception as being just a partisan, Democratic, or wokey guy supporter, or whatever.
He might dislike me too. He doesn't hate me, but he might dislike me, and that's fair. Like, he could dislike me. It's not a rule that you should like me. But to me, it's all of this stuff. It's all of these implications that like he's just being pliable, trying not to get into a fight. And it's like it sucks. It sucks. But all it is
Damn, that
is there's just
thing is
no
not taking damage.
There's no upside to him doing it. He gets nothing in profit, right? And so you.
And 15, 20 years from now, is it possibly becoming a Republican? Let's say the Dems continue to go far left and the Republicans moderate to the center. I mean, I guess if the Democratic Party legitimately becomes a fucking, like a communist party, sure, I guess that's possible then.
You should never expect a streamer, and this is the same for me, you should never expect a streamer to stand up for what's right when they can
stand up for what's
actually
easy.
do something that, is the path of least resistance.
Wow.
Ever. And it's not like
Do you think it'd be a good idea to start doing more canvassing during primaries? My stretch for DSA seems to be getting through primaries. Yeah, there was a primary that I really wanted to participate in this cycle. It's funny, for all the spite-based shit that people talk about, there was the one primary that I really wanted to get involved in this cycle was the Texas 23, I think, with the Brandon Herrera guy. That was the one I really wanted to do, but I can't with my lawsuit ongoing. So, but don't worry.
How is that primary going?
Well, I don't want to be mean to her, but she just seemed like. How am I don't know what you want to say. Like, not, I don't want to say like not super serious, but I just don't think she's equipped for like a major like national level race. Like, it was good that somebody ran, but like, for instance, when I checked, I wanted to say the fundraising was like, I don't know if it was for just this cycle.
You're talking about the general now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there was no other primary challenge. She was the only one running, but I think Brandon Herrera had raised like 1.5 million, and I think she'd raised.
Okay,
like,
chat. I'm planning on.
It's just like
we can play one more game, I think.
I think Pisco would stand up for what's right if it was somebody who was like close to him. Like, I think when he was doing a
and then I'm
podcast
gonna
with
take a
Aaron,
break.
and they were going after Aaron.
They were going
not
after
getting
Aaron.
Nanu.
I hate how this
Is so
disgusting
cocked on
fat
that.
fuck confuses what they do, which is like unlimited amounts of personal harassment and shit, with what we do, which is like, I think Aaron is like a hardcore like tanky-ish person. Like I think that, but like. Think about it's so gross too, because like, think about all the weird personal shit, everything. I don't think I've ever said anything bad about Aaron interpersonally ever at all. I'm pretty sure I've said just the opposite multiple times. Like,
I'm ready.
I still maintain that to this day. I've never heard of, despite all the weird dumb drama and everything else, I've never heard of her doing anything bad or fucking over anybody or doing anything weird or whatever. I don't have any problems interpersonally with Aaron, and I don't know if any of us have ever even harassed. And I don't even know. Nobody even knows anything about her personal life. I don't know if anybody in my community's ever interpersonally harassed her. Like, it's such a weird fucking claim to make. But I don't know, whatever. I think like the weirdest or the worst things that people have said are kind of like the girlfriend mind control thing. I guess you could argue that's kind of shitty, which is kind of true.
Project.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a cringe argument from him. She fucked you over pretty hard, no? I mean, I don't know if I would say that. And I mean, I feel like in looking at all the messages and everything that was going on, it feels to me that she was just trying to do the best thing for Pixie, to figure out something for her. That was my feeling on everything. The only thing that I think she did that was fucking stupid was sharing anything with President Sunday. But there's just not enough there for me to think that she was doing it with the intention of being malicious.
Stood up for what was.
She fucked over Pixie when she shared texts. Yes, but not legitimately fucking over Pixie. She fucked over Pixie trying to do some sussy baka fucky bullshit.
But this movement speed is kind of nice, actually.
That she was never.
No, this
she got
bounce
pressured
thing.
into
I'm
releasing
useless
her
now.
video because of the President Sunday and the Beckett video. But that's a lie. She had that Substack written, I think, weeks before. Like, we can see that in the Aaron DM. So Aaron only fucked over Pixie insofar as like Pixie was trying to lie like a motherfucker about everything she was doing.
Right then, right? But he doesn't know me. Probably.
Oh, this movement speed is insane!
Incredible schools.
Woo!
They built parks,
Fuck.
roadways, availability to activities for people, and they still out here cutting up. And a lot of it is the way people are raised, the culture that people are embracing, and I would argue that black people are embracing that wasn't even black culture to start with. Those things need to be addressed, and they are the most detrimental to the black community than even funding and defunding police.
And I hear you, but I still agree that.
All right, we're gonna have to pause here. I'm so sorry. You have been voted out by the majority.
What possible other non-malicious explanation could there be with her sharing that shit with Sunday knowing he wants to renew it? She was friends with President Sunday before she even found my stream. She's been a fan of his and I guess a friend of his for a long time. It wasn't like she reached out to him and was like, hey, you need to see this crazy shit.
Fuck. Sorry, chat.
If you would like to be the next debater, please get to the chair in 3, 2, 1.
Ding.
Oh, well, we did good.
Take a second to acknowledge that you're being roasted and you're being very polite about it. So thank you for that.
I'm doing what?
I say you're getting roasted right now, but you're being very polite about it, and I appreciate that.
Oh, thank you for your conceding to my arguments. Okay.
I wouldn't say that, but okay. So you're familiar with broken.
Conceding
Wait,
to my
I don't
arguments.
think this guy was trying to be mean, but I think he interpreted that as being mean. He was like everybody's like trying to roast you, and you're being, you're being polite, so thanks. And I think all he heard was, you're getting fucking roasted up here, you little submissive beta boy. I think he misunderstood. Yeah.
Window policing, right?
I'm familiar in part.
Yeah, just for people that don't know.
Actually, I want to play one more game of this Sprout guy.
Of both significant.
Hot take. Broken Windows policing.
I'm back. Let me up.
And it probably
sure.
Work, and people will come down way too harsh on this.
What was Broken Windows policing again?
Basically, the meta
aren't you already in here?
If you're walking through a neighborhood and like the windows
the
are
top
broken
one, right?
and there's like trash everywhere and everything is just kind of like.
Yes, I will watch live soon.
That in those
environments, whenever my
people are more
to
likely
France,
to
specifically
commit
use
crime
power,
because it doesn't seem like there's any
more cops there.
Yeah, so the idea is you kind of crack down a little bit harder on minor crimes like that.
Oh wait, Gojo.
And
why'd they move away from it?
Was Gojo here?
Disparate outcome. It was impacting black people more in certain areas, and then some people said it led to over-policing.
I saw Gojo. Wait, isn't that you, Rick?
How did black people feel about
cool
it
guy?
in those areas?
Well, if you're getting pulled over a lot,
Whatever.
probably not good.
I don't know how I see that
Destiny, he
Gojo
meant it as a
thing,
sneak
but yeah.
diss.
Anyways,
Wait, do you think he meant it as a sneak diss, or?
Let me hear it again.
I just feel like the guy's demeanor and everything. It didn't seem like it seemed like he was legitimately just trying to be a nice guy. Oh, let me check. Hold on. Let's try.
It's over.
I just want to take a second to acknowledge that you're being roasted and you're being very polite about it. So thank you for that.
I'm doing what?
I say you're getting roasted right now, but you're being very polite about it, and I appreciate that.
Oh, thank you for your.
I don't, and I appreciate that.
Go either way. I don't know.
I don't think he's trying to roast him.
I think because he didn't hear the first part and only heard the second part, the guy felt like he was being. Mean.
I think he's trying to disarm him. I don't think he's trying to roast him.
Yeah, I wouldn't say roast.
Conceding to my arguments. Okay.
I wouldn't say that, but okay. So
see, like he doesn't even. He's not engaging appropriately.
He could go further there. Yeah.
Or well, he's just like
if he was going to roast.
Yeah, and I don't think he understands his response to that. Thank you for conceding my argument. It's like, well, I don't know if I would say that, but I don't think he understands why he said it because the other guy's getting defensive. I think. I think.
You're familiar with broken window policing, right?
I'm familiar in part.
Yeah, just for people that don't know, it's just the uniform enforcement of both significant and insignificant laws, right? And I think we can both agree that.
How did I get one-shotted?
Shouldn't exist, right? Or just.
Well, give me an example, because I can't concede to it if I don't know what you're talking about.
Marijuana, right? Like in the state of Texas, if you're caught with marijuana, you can be a felon.
Okay, what am I getting killed? Or is it like B? Where you have like a super shot or something?
I'm not. First of all, okay, it's the same thing I said for the social.
This is elevated.
I don't have the money to watch 50 million fucking.
You like just dodge.
I don't know if you guys think I'm decently wealthy enough that I can retire and be cool, but I don't have the money to be fucking filing 750 lawsuits against every single person that calls me pedophile on the internet. Okay, number one. Number two, I would never do active litigation relating to that at the very same time that I'm in litigation with somebody like Pixie. It could be that I sue 5 people for calling me a pedophile, and then Pixie, to fucking meme on me, decides to just put in a filing the next time, motion for submitting this, and here's an affidavit where somebody claims that he is a pedophile. And now all of my other 5 cases are dead because they're like, oh, well, look, this was submitted in this court case, and blah, blah, blah. No, it's not. So the idea of having simultaneous court cases when one involves the other.
Wait, is that guy the character, or is that a clone?
This is never happening, okay?
I died 4 times, bro. I'm so sorry,
anything like that to ever happen, okay? Jesus.
Right? I think we can both agree that that's dumb.
I don't agree to that. I mean, people vote on it and they'll pass what the majority believe. I don't agree to that.
Sure.
I think.
Okay,
in some
I don't know. I
cases,
died like
marijuana should
5
be
times. Sorry,
illegal. I
Chad.
think medical marijuana should be legal. I mean, obviously.
You just woke up. Hey, what up, Jigglypuff? Are you? Did you join the server again? Because we had to redo it because I got hacked.
If you have like a felony conviction, that stunts your ability to earn and provide for your family, right?
Yeah, you knew that before you committed the felony, right?
Yeah, but like I think certain laws.
I got a hot take.
Well,
I don't
first of
think
all-
you should be able to smoke fucking weed on the street or even cigarettes. It's fucking annoying. I don't like smelling it. I don't care if you smoke weed at your house though. Doesn't matter to me.
Okay. Anyways, chat. I'm done for now. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. Bye, bye, chat.
Felonies are